Well, for about a week now, we've been saying a low pressure area would increase rainfall for parts of Mindanao and southeastern Visayas as we go ahead through Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday. And now we do have a low pressure area off the coast of Mindanao bringing rainfall. Let's talk about this and what could happen over the next few days, and could we see a full-on typhoon? I'm meteorologist Robert Speta, and first off, PAWx has labeled this a low pressure area just off the southeast coast of Mindanao. ASCAT imagery even confirms that. That is basically satellite derived winds. Not just PAWx, but as well as JMA, that is the Japan Meteorological Agency, on their weather map, also showing an LPA just kind of lingering here over the course of the next few days. And that's the key thing. I don't expect this to go anywhere very fast. Slowly kind of hanging out off the east coast of Mindanao, and all the while it's doing that, of course, you have your low pressure center right there. Moisture is going to continue to wrap around and push on shore, and that means the east coast of Mindanao, southeastern Luzon, and of course a majority of Visayas, but especially Leyte and Samar, are looking at this increase in rainfall. At this time, it is not a named storm system by any means. It is a low pressure area, but it still could become a tropical depression according to PAWx. If it does so, then it will get its next name. Taking a look at satellite imagery, though, you still have a little center there. You still have the shear line back towards the north, though, kind of enhancing that flow and pushing a lot of this moisture on shore. And it's really going to continue, but slowly lift towards the north and west as we look ahead through late week, heading into the upcoming weekend. So I think that the heaviest of the rainfall, though, will be here in eastern Visayas versus basically eastern Mindanao where this low is, mainly because as it kind of edges off here towards the north, it still has that interaction with the northeast monsoon. So you kind of get the tightest pressure gradient right in there. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of scribbles. That's worry about. You get the tightest pressure gradient, which is going to kind of pull in that moisture, get a little bit of a training effect. So I think places like Tacloban over towards Cebu will see kind of the heaviest of the rain. For example, in Davao, I know somebody mentioned in our comments in the last video that a lot of cloud cover. It looks like it should be raining, but you're not quite getting it. But on the other hand, back towards the north, the flow has really started to pile up here with some of that precip. And you see here, southeastern Luzon, that's where you kind of have the highest of that gradient induced, Leyte, Samar, and then eventually traversing further towards the west as we head into the weekend. We'll see that increase in rainfall for places like Cebu over towards Palawan. If you like these updates, though, please let me know by hitting that like and subscribe button. Also, let me know what the weather's like where you are and if the forecast matches what you're seeing, because that is a big thing that I do like to see and kind of get your feedback on is the comments. And I promise I read every single one of the comments here in the page, so don't think you're not getting read here. Anyways, let's I'm trying to change graphics. Computer just froze up on that one there a second ago. All right, so long period swells also shows I do all this live with no script, just basically analyzing the weather here with you. Long period swells really just going to continue to dominate too. So if you're a surfer, the east coast of the Philippines is the place to be. Those swells just going to continue to kick up there. So big waves along the coast, rip currents obviously, so not good swimming along the eastern seaboards. West coast, you should be all right outside of the cloud cover and just putrid weather. Showers, though, here for your Wednesday into Mindanao over towards Visayas and, even over towards southeastern Luzon. Well, it stays relatively drier by Wednesday still for central and northern Luzon, but I do expect rain to increase, though, as we head into the weekend as that next flow kind of comes in with it. So, we're going to keep an eye out there, but I think the heaviest of the precip is for our friends out here in places like Siargao and Tacloban and eventually, into Cebu as well. All right, so big thanks for everybody on Patreon who supports this channel. I can't stress enough how you make this possible. D-Fresh, one of our latest super typhoons, just jumped on here. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you very much for everybody that just helps subscribing, liking these updates. This is my second one today posting. Some people ask, how do you do it so often? I say it's because, one, I like what I do, and two, I have these fantastic graphics and capability just to continue to crank these out. My goal is to just do a 24-hour, at least just streaming. That would be fantastic. So we'll see. Anyways, that's all for today. If you have any questions, though, please let me know. And number one thing, of course, as always, friends, is please, 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 please stay safe out there. Bye.